big quote you see in the left there, that's taken from our piece of research back in January. And on the right here, I've put down some questions that William and I will be covering. So, our CSP is taking a mix and match approach while identifying a preferred partner, shared risk, shared reward, or buyer seller, hyperscaler lock-in. So what I've alluded to there is the fact that even though telcos are embracing public cloud, there's still many questions to be answered about how that coexistence, how that relationship evolves, and whether telcos partner with many or have a preference for one. William, do you see any clear trends emerging and clear best practice emerging in terms of how telcos partner with these public cloud companies?
So the trends are usually mapped to the size of organizations and the geographical region of the particular, for example, telco. For example, what I've seen is the larger the telco is, the less dependency they will try to have from a hyperscaler. The smaller or more tactical movement a telco needs to do, they try to do some sort of partnership with the hyperscalers. Now, the interesting is that initially, when all this started, the idea was, oh, you hyperscaler, you give me the compute and I will run stuff there.
Yes.
And that model quickly became not sustainable because of the many reasons. Some have to do with the actual performance and hardware accelerations dependencies that this type of workloads have sometimes, and others in basically the whole model, the traditional model, just moving things didn't work. So what we are seeing now in the market is, so hyperscaler go and partner with let's say a core, or they acquire someone that provide the core services, and they offer the core service as a service, and that model works much better. Now, something that, yes, just like the telcos are kind of sometimes opening to the reality that I will consume that, from the hyperscaler, there's a change happening. And it's that they're realizing that if they want to play in this market, they need to come on premise. And that has been also a trend. And we see that, yes, all this announcement like, hey, this particular telco is using hyperscaler X, but when we look into the detail, that hyperscaler X basically had to create a service to bring something on premise. So it requires a transformation in both ways, in both directions. It's not the traditional model.